Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, we have another good article regarding Verizon. So it looks like Verizon's on the move again, expanding its 5G network. So we just talked about Verizon and the partnership with USPS. I personally think that's going to be a big move for them. You may agree or disagree, everyone has their own opinions, but what I think is going to be special about that is it gives Verizon a chance to prove that they can go back to basics and do what they originally did, was handling large business partnerships, okay? They're good at that. That's why people trust them. That's why people use them. They're the respected carrier that takes things serious, all right? They're really good at that. And, I think this is a way for them to show people that they can still do it. You know, there's been a lot of things going on within the company that we're hearing about, a lot of different changes. And it's making people weary and nervous and confused as to what's really going on. Are there deeper things going on behind the curtains? Are they just trying to, refocus a little to save some money? That whole customer service thing is going to hit them hard. I really hope that they can figure out a way to resolve that. But, just too many changes. So when we see that they're continuing to build out and successful build outs, this at least gives people hope that Verizon is still reliable, at least for now. And, that's what they need to do. They need to continue to prove themselves and, do what they're supposed to be doing. All right, so let's get into this article. Verizon is expanding its best 5G network throughout Pennsylvania, Arizona, Ohio, and more. So there's lists of cities and states that are the 5G network is going to be coming to. So these are some major city upgrades. You're going to see stuff in upgrades in California, Ohio, Texas, Florida, Pennsylvania, on and on. All right. So we have Arizona. There's a couple of cities in Arizona. Then we have Illinois, Ohio, Pennsylvania, whole bunch of cities here. All right. Wisconsin. This link will be there for you in the description so you can see if your city is on there. But this is awesome news. This is just, what we like to hear. A couple of articles that I've introduced regarding this. The build out is just continuing. They're getting down and dirty, and this is what I like. So, let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about this. Let me know if you're on the list too, and if you've been waiting. So, yeah, it's sad to hear about certain things that are going on. That whole customer service thing really hits home. It hits hard for a lot of people, I think. Like I always say, I feel like Verizon was the serious carrier. You had all three carriers. You had the serious carrier. AT&T is also serious. It's considered a reliable carrier, but I feel like their focus has never really been clear. They've kind of always just followed a trend, and T-Mobile's always been like that childlike service where it's like you use it, but you never really take it serious. You don't expect too much from them. I always consider them like a high-class prepaid service, and I feel like many people will agree. No disrespect to T-Mobile. I use T-Mobile as my daily driver. The service is good when it's good. But as far as the company itself, I don't think we ever really took them that serious, and they never really wanted to be taken that serious. That whole Un-carrier thing with John Legere, he was always joking around, and it was fun, right? T-Mobile's the fun carrier, right? As where, AT&T and Verizon were a little bit more serious, Verizon being the most serious. Verizon was always the carrier that, when you think of a business using it, that's the carrier that people choose, right? The large corporations depend on Verizon, Secondly would be AT&T, and never really T-Mobile. T-Mobile was more just regular consumer, day-to-day families, whatnot. And even then you used it with a grain of salt. You never put too much of your trust in it. You never depended too much on it to be your dependable carrier. We'd like to see it be that way, but we're still waiting, right? There's a lot of us still waiting to see, small cell built out, a little bit more reliability with the service, so that's what I'm talking about with Verizon. When we see the changes, when we see little things popping up and they're being a little too consistent with the changes, it makes people nervous. People they start to wonder what's going on. Is Verizon still going to be around, if they keep making all these drastic changes, right? So that's why I say, they have to be careful. They have to be careful what they do, because some of these decisions are going to be impactful, and it could change the view of the company, like how we see it, how people see it, how investors see it. You know, they make too many different, incorrect moves. People are going to lose respect for them. So obviously they can still do something right. They can still launch 5G, and when they do it, it's always good. So hopefully we'll continue to see this. Of course, I'll report it every time I see it. And that's it for this one. Let's wrap this up. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. As always, thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. Do my best to get back to you if I have a solid answer. Otherwise, take care and bye for now.